Continuing coverage now. Just this week, Baltimore's top elected officials once again approved an annual raise for themselves and other top elected city officials. This morning, Jeremy Portnoy, an investigative journalist with Open the Books, is joining us live to weigh in on this. Jeremy, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Megan. Thanks for having me.
So let's take a look at these salaries. How much are we talking?
Yeah, this was all approved by the Board of Estimates Wednesday morning. So that's the mayor, the comptroller, the city council president approving raises for themselves and for a bunch of their colleagues. So the mayor's salary, $5,000 raise going up to $214,000 now. The city council president and the comptroller are going to get $2,500 raises. They're going to go up to $142,000 in salary. Then the rest of the city council, 14 people, they're getting $2,000 raises.
Now, Jeremy, it is a raise, but it's not crazy. It kind of sounds like a cost of living raise. Is that the reasoning behind this, or what was said behind this?
Right. It's a pretty small raise, 2.5%. There's a 2007 law that says that happens every year, pretty much automatically. What was pretty crazy is I watched the Board of Estimates meeting. There was barely any discussion or debate about this. They approved it on the routine agenda, along with a few dozen other items right at the start of the meeting without any discussion or debate. They just read out a code number that corresponded to the raises, voted on it unanimously.
I think as a taxpayer, the big question is this a normal salary? How does Baltimore's salary compare to other nearby cities? Are we in line?
Yeah, I'd say it sits right in the middle, right? Philadelphia is a big city. Their mayor just got a raise up to $280,000.
Wow.
Boston is
bigger city, though.
$207,000. Pittsburgh's $127,000 for the mayor. Similar for city council, right? Baltimore, they're making $80,000 to $90,000. Philadelphia is making twice that, $160,000. Boston's closer at $115,000. So Baltimore's fairly average.
So is this any concern to you, or is this pretty standard?
What concerns me is how automatic it happens, right? It's normal for that cost of living adjustment to happen, but this law from 2007 that establishes it, there's no time limit on that. That's an indefinite raise that just keep getting approved year after year without much discussion until things are changed. So if they were ever to edit that law to make it more than 2.5%, it would still remain just as easy for them to keep increasing their own salaries without much input from anybody else.
I've got another question for you. Again, taxpayers, they do want to hear why every penny is being spent. But is that cost of living raise that we're seeing the city council members take in line with other cities too?
Yeah, like I said, Philadelphia just got a huge raise, right? She boosted her pay about $60,000. So it's normal for pay to increase. Austin, Texas is another one that just boosted their payroll. But it does need to be kept in check at some point, and there does need to be more input from voters deciding what they're going to pay.
And that makes sense. Jeremy, we appreciate you weighing in on this. Thank you.
Of course. I'll see you next week.
Sounds good.